customer is looking to have some solutions for his backyard slope that we have right here. This video doesn't really do it justice, but we have probably got a 45-degree, let's see if you can see it over there, probably got close to a 45-degree angle coming down from the top there to the bottom here. I'm guessing, as I look at it close, let's say that's it's probably 17, 18, 19 feet of total drop. I'll have to come back and with the laser level and try and find out what exactly the drop is for this. But we had discussed initially about putting in a couple of tiered walls to try and alleviate it, but that didn't really make sense. What you don't see is that it goes all the way around the side here, and it goes all the way over here as well. I mean, we're talking muchos dollars in order to try and get this to be manageable. So we batted around for a while, and we came up with the idea of actually slab steps. We're going to bid to put in slab steps from the right here. Let's see if my finger can get it. Oops. Right here is a door. Okay, so this is centered. Right now I'm standing kind of centered on the house over here. We are going to bid to put in, and well, if it's as many steps as it takes to get from that height down to here, and we'll know that for certain when I get the measurements. And we are going to need to get as thick of stones as possible for this. Anyway, steps from the top there to the bottom here, and having a small landing in the area. So we're going to have to pull the steps away from the hill a little bit and kind of create a quasi new slope. But that gets me into the second part of it. Next to these steps, which by the way are 6 feet wide, and we're using buckskin. Next to these steps, we're going to put in what I'm calling wing walls. They're going to extend for 6 feet in both directions. I don't know if you can see right here. Right here, you see that thing right there? That's 20 feet from the middle of there, and then there's like a stake right around here. Come on, focus. Right around there. That's about 20 feet to the right. So we're basically creating curved walls that are going to die into the hill on either side. And they're going to be 3 feet tall. So he doesn't know how many of these sets he wants in there at this point, but so how we're going to bid it, we're going to do at least 2, but he might do 3, and I'd really like him to do 4, but how we're going to bid it is by sets of wing walls. So let's say that we bid this bottom one as 20 feet on each side, 3 feet tall. So that's the price per each wing wall that's going on its way up. So for the second one, obviously it's a little higher, so I know that there's a little more cost because it's a second tier. So whatever that second tier cost is the cost for if he wants a third or a fourth tier. What the wing walls do, especially this near one that we have over here, is it allows us to pull the step into the yard a little bit because it's too fast of a rise in order to get up to the top there. We need the extra space coming out toward us in order to get up to the full height of this. So every inch that we can come this way is in our benefit. So that does mean that we are going to have to bring in a bit of fill into this area. So for measurement's sake, let's say that we're going to pull it forward. Do you see this little twig right here? That's, I guess it's about a foot. The end of the grade really is about a foot to this side of it in that general range. We'll pull it 6 feet forward. So the start of the wall is going to be about 6 feet. So basically all the way, as it curves around, it gets narrower, but just so that we can try and calculate the fill that we need. So, and then at the top of that 3 foot, at the top of that 3 foot wall, we're going to create a little bit of a landing. Or actually, we are going to create a land. He wants a landing in there. And at that point, after the landing, let's say that the landing is 4 feet, is where the next set of steps will go. And then the next set of walls will start at that point as well. So, yeah, once I get the measurement of the total height of this, I'll be able to come up with a much more concrete numbers, but this is the gist of what we've got going on here.